we're passionate about. So writing, self-development, and growth. So we love it, and so that's stuff we do over the holidays. And that's where most writing happens.
And then how do you deal with distractions? Because a lot of kids are distracted with games and their phones. How do you deal with that?
So with games and things, well, yeah, there are lots of games out there. However, personally, we don't play many games. We don't play computer games really. Sometimes it's mostly
encourage parents that even if you want to become an entrepreneur, even if you want to develop a solution to a problem, if you've gone through a certain type of institution, you develop a certain network, and that network is what takes you to your next level. I'm really sorry that
Under Great Kids Life Coach, as a great, G-R-E-A-T. Great, get out the way. Parents often are in the way because they want their ideas, their thoughts, their dreams put onto the children because they didn't achieve them, so they push the children to do it. So get out the way, let them be themselves. Resilient. We need to build resilience.
The Bible says, as a man thinketh, so he is. Mm-hmm. We as parents from the start, doesn't matter whether you're rich, whether you're poor, you as a parent from the onset need to empower your kids to know, to say, you're wonderful and fearfully made. You're a champion. You're the head. You're not the tail. You are above. You need to speak into the truth. Even when you're pregnant as a woman. See, I've got my preaching hat on now. You've got to speak to that stomach.
What does heart math mean?
It is very important for having the sense of connection and be able to make better decisions, whatever that means to you.
We have radio, we have iPads, we have whatever. Where is this coming from? Like, why shouldn't we as adults not have good sleep? When we were babies, we were really concerned about them having a good night's sleep. Maybe selfishly, because you wanted to have as a parent.
Encouraged and supported, they get out into the world to explore, to test, to try things. But if a kid has been rejected, judged, criticized, neglected, and things like that, and in very small ways it could be, the kid didn't want to eat their food and dad was screaming at them, you eat all your food. That creates negative, limiting, and false beliefs. Those are the belief system that we create in childhood.
There is an element of momentum that you must begin to gather at the beginning, and then just go on and just dive in and just get on and do what it takes. You have to learn what you've got to learn. Today, I have invested so much. I think I'm the wealthiest person in terms of the person I have become, more than what you can see with your hands in terms of what other assets I have. And that's because I have spent so much of my time learning and becoming.
The Bible also says that money answers all things. So we've been given an ability to create wealth because money answers all things, because money solves the problems, right? So financial education and financial skills and strategies are some of the keys to unlocking the superpower that is the ability that God gave us to create wealth.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
So
myself, I always tell people, do something that you're passionate about, do something that you can wake up to every day and not be bored on it, because the challenges are going to come in that business. There are going to be days that things are not going quite well and you feel the need to give up. But if it's something that is close to your heart, you always go back to the why. Why have I started this business? So I always encourage people, go into something that you're really passionate about or something that you're really knowledgeable about.
Stop showing appreciation that much. We stop showing gratitude that much. We stop expressing love, right? And love is a noun. Of course, it's what we feel, right? It's unromantically saying unconditional appreciation. And when we stop expressing it that much, we start feeling it less. And when we start expressing it less, the other person also starts feeling it less. So going back into acquisition mode, or if we stayed in acquisition mode, I think most relationships would actually stay healthy and well.
The part is, if they repeat, it means like you attracted that person. So the same like Arna said, just have a look in the past in a relationship. So I always encourage just look like where they repeat.
Like someone had put a spirit of frustration upon me. And that was, I had to fast for like 90 days. I even did a dry fast for 6 days to find out what the problem was. See, it gets to a point where you have friends around you, and I have a friend that said to me that, girl, your life, I don't know what it is, but your life is not normal.
Wow. Okay. So they know.
And these are friends, these are spiritual friends, you think to say being a Christian for.
I'm talking about get before God before going to bed. You know what I mean? Sit and rinse yourself, cleanse yourself from the day's journey. You know what I mean? And then just lay there and say, now God,